Hello, Metro! Welcome to the Thursday of your plant week. To start things off, I'm going to ask you your question of the day, and that is, would you rather be a fruit tree or a thorny rose bush? Put some good thought into that. This is serious stuff here. All right, so Plant Week this week has been so perfect because spring has sprung. It's everywhere. I love getting to see all of the new blossoms and blooms, and the trees are so full and beautiful. So this has been beyond perfect for Plant Week. I hope you guys have gotten to be out and enjoy it. Okay, so this week we're gonna do things a little bit different. There's gonna be a part one that we're all gonna do, and that is called a walking plant hunt. And then you can either go this direction with it for part two, you can build a plant or create a plant collage, or you can go this way with it and build a plant sculpture. Or if you're feeling really crazy and wild and adventurous, you could do both. I mean, it's totally up to you. I did both and I survived it. So anyway, here we go. Okay, here's what you're gonna do for the walking plant hunt. If you're going option one, if you're gonna do the collage, you're gonna take lots of pictures. Any flowers or trees or bushes or plants or anything, grass, anything that looks cool, take pictures of it. And if you're going to go for option two, you're gonna gather up things and put them in your bag. Now, make sure the things that you are gathering have already fallen off naturally. Make sure that you're not going and like plucking your neighbor's flowers or anything. So gather up leaves, seeds, sticks, flowers, weeds, anything that you can see that's fallen. If you do have permission to cut things or snip things off of bushes or plants or anything or get the flowers, you're welcome to do that, but only if you have permission. All right, let's go on our walk. Whoa, that was fast. Whew, let's go to part two. Okay, so you have a camera full of awesome pictures of all of the plants that you saw out there. Now we're going to use a little technology to create a collage. All right, I'm gonna time out here. We're going to talk about downloading different apps. It is so important that you always check with your parents before you download any apps. This is not because your parents never let you do anything fun. This is for your safety, because there are a lot of apps that are not good for kids. And so make sure that you talk with your parents before you download anything. Okay, back to business. All right, there's tons and tons of collage making apps out there. In fact, you or your parents may already have one that you like to use, and if so, great, use it. Some other options that you can look for are Pick Collage, Layout for Instagram, that's one I use kind of frequently, Pick, Play, Post, that's what I use to do my collages, and also Pick Jointer. Again, there are so many, like hundreds of collage making apps, so just whatever you guys are accustomed to using is totally fine. When you're making your collages, try different layouts, borders, all different kinds of stuff to see what the apps can do and, you know, all the cool creative touches that you can add to it. All right, here are some of my pictures. I hope you found some really cool items on your plant hunt walk. I bet you did. So here is your challenge for this sculpture. All right, little ones, like, I don't know, you can decide if you're a little kid or a big kid. You can decide which challenge you want, but little kid challenge is you're gonna build a freestanding plant sculpture that stands at least 6 inches tall. That's like that tall, something like that. All right, now for older kids, your challenge is to build a freestanding plant sculpture that's about 12 inches tall, so a whole foot. Now, freestanding means that when you take your hands off it, it's still standing. It still keeps its shape. It's still, everything still stays up. So your challenge is either 6-inch tall or a 12-inch tall plant sculpture. To get things to attach or to keep the plants and stuff together, you can use anything around your house. I used Play-Doh, some modeling clay, pipe cleaners, wire, anything. Anything you have around your house that could help your sculpture stay, go ahead and use it. And then also, once you're finished and once you take your hands off of it and it's still standing, you need to measure it. So measure it, you can use a tape measure or a ruler or whatever you have around your house. And remember, either 6 inches or 12 inches. Here's what I did. All right, I hope you guys have had fun being outside and getting to enjoy all of the many varieties of plants out there. There's so many differences, so many different sizes, shapes, colors, textures, so many different types of plants, from flowers to vegetables to fruit to trees to shrubs to grass. I mean, the possibilities are endless. I found a plant poem that I just loved, and I would like to read it to you guys right now. This is called The Little Plant by Kate L. Brown. Here we go. In the heart of a seed, buried deep, so deep, a dear little plant lay fast asleep. Wake, said the sunshine, and creep into the light. Wake, said the voice of the raindrops bright. The little plant heard, and it rose to see what the wonderful outside world might be. I loved that. I thought it was so sweet. All right, post your projects. Don't forget to use the hashtag #StayHomeAndDoSpecials and also hashtag #MyMetro. And I will see you next week.